Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Gutierrez, historian, writer, and the author of the book Patriots from the Barrio, and welcome to our Memorial Day special edition of Patriots from the Barrio podcast. Latinos have served this country from the very founding of our nation, and many of them gave their lives for the very freedoms we enjoy today. So on this Memorial Day, I wanted to make sure that we recognized a few of those individuals who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Guadalupe Agustin Rico of San Jose, California, was serving aboard the USS Arizona on December 7, 1941, during the attack of Pearl Harbor. Guadalupe Agustin Rico, or Gus as he was known to his family, was tragically killed during the attack on Pearl Harbor, the very outset of World War II for America. Now, I wrote about a special unit during World War II, an all-Mexican-American U.S. Army unit that served in Company E in the 141st Infantry of the 36th Division. Many of them were killed in action while serving in Italy during World War II. Juan Pruitt of Pearsall, Texas, and Manuel Gonzalez of El Paso, Texas, were both killed during the Allied invasion at Salerno, Italy. Pedro T. Soto of Kingsville, Texas, Ruben Rodriguez of El Paso, Texas, and Tirso Carrillo of Rock Springs, Texas, were all killed while defending Mount Rotundo in Italy. During the Battle of San Pietro, many from Company E of the 141st Infantry were killed in action during the battle to take the little village of San Pietro. Juan Padilla of Del Rio, Texas, Antonio de Hoyos of Melvin, Texas, Simon Jimenez of El Paso, Texas, and Lorenzo Macias of El Paso, Texas, were killed during the battle for San Pietro. In January of 1944, the 36th Division lost nearly 2,000 men in its attempt to cross the Rapido River. Pascual de Leon of Laredo, Texas, Rocky Segura of El Paso, Texas, and Trinidad Betancourt of Mission, Texas, were killed during the Rapido River crossing. Trinidad Betancourt's body was never recovered from the battlefield. Frutoso Chavez of Pecos, Texas, was serving with the 29th Infantry Division during the historic landings at D-Day. On Omaha Beach, Frutoso Chavez was killed in action. Alfredo Paredes of Del Rio, Texas, was serving as a gunner on a B-25, the Cactus Kitten, on a mission over Saigon, Vietnam. His B-25 was hit, and all of the crew were lost. None of their bodies were ever recovered. Hilario Garcia of San Diego was serving with the 26th Regiment of the 5th Marine Division on Iwo Jima when he was tragically killed in action. Reynaldo Zamora of Brownsville, Texas, was serving in France with the 75th Division when he was tragically killed in action. Zamora left behind a son named Ruben who had never seen the Purple Heart. The Purple Heart was somehow lost within the family. And with the help of Greg Paredes of San Jose, California, we were able to make sure that the Purple Heart was returned to Ruben Zamora in Brownsville, Texas. During the Korean War, Fernando Luis Garcia of Puerto Rico was serving with the 1st Marine Division. He had been wounded and was trying to get hand grenades back from a supply area when he was near other Marines that were wounded and a hand grenade rolled by. Fernando Luis Garcia jumped on the hand grenade to save other Marines and was tragically killed. He would be awarded the Medal of Honor. Ernest Gutierrez of San Jose, California, was serving with the 3rd Marine Division in Vietnam, and on April 6, 1967, he was tragically killed in action. Robert Beltran of Fremont, California, was serving with the 25th Infantry Division in Vietnam, and on December 12, 1968, he was tragically killed in action. Emilio Albert de la Garza from East Chicago, Indiana, was serving with the 1st Marine Division in Vietnam, and on April 11, 1970, he was killed in action. He would be awarded the Medal of Honor. Just recently, in 2021, 13 Americans were killed in Afghanistan during the withdrawal of that country. The 13 Americans were killed at the Abbey Gate disaster during the withdrawal. Of the 13 Americans, 5 of them were Latino Americans. Sergeant Johanny Rosario Pichardo of Lawrence, Massachusetts. Lance Corporal Dylan Marola of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Corporal Humberto Sanchez of Logansport, Indiana. Lance Corporal David Lee Espinoza of Laredo, Texas. And Corporal Hunter Lopez of Indio, California. These are just some of the few Latino Americans that have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country, and they should all be remembered. To the Gold Star families, we honor your sacrifice also on this Memorial Day.